It's throwing stuff at the tent.
What the fuck was that? I don't want to turn the light on because I'm pretty convinced there's been a person or persons.
Camping under the stars can be an enchanting experience, but what if the forest holds more than just wildlife? Starting with this one. Brendan, the adventurous YouTuber behind the channel Brendan Explores, embarked on an eye-catching camping trip on February 11th, 2024, in the intriguing town of Jaywick. Once a bustling holiday resort for Londoners, this quaint locale has now transformed into one of the most deprived areas in England. As Brendan cruised through the streets, he couldn't shake the feeling that setting up camp here might not be the brightest idea. The juxtaposition of its vibrant past against the current reality sparked his curiosity, making him wonder what stories lay hidden within this forgotten gem.
After traipsing around for the last 20 minutes to half hour trying to find a spot, there's apparently a quiet little park up at the end here.
Feeling a sudden wave of unease, he chose to relocate his van to a secluded parking lot, far from prying eyes. Nestled in the embrace of the nearby forest, a sense of tranquility washed over him, as if nature itself were wrapping him in a comforting blanket. But little did he realize that this deceptive calm was just the calm before a storm of terror that was about to unfold.
I think someone's outside the van. Half-past 2.
As he sat in his van, a stranger approached him with a determined stride, reaching for the door handle. He felt a wave of calm wash over him, convinced the person would think twice and walk away. But just as he began to relax, an escalating sense of dread took hold. Something far more terrifying unfolded.
Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god.
Brendan screamed in shock as the glass of his van's window shattered. The intruder fled into the darkness of the forest, leaving him alone and shaken amidst the broken glass and the eerie silence of the night. What was once a source of peace now felt like a place of danger. Realizing that it was no longer safe, Brendan decided to leave. Just like Brendan, the next camper also experienced a horrifying ordeal.
All the way asleep or what, but there was a huge crash outside.
On February 7th, 2024, Bear, renowned for his daring escapades and thrilling solo camping adventures showcased on his YouTube channel, Exploring with Bear, set off for an unforgettable trip into a forest steeped in mystery and history. This enchanted woodland, infamous for its haunted reputation, whispers tales of ghostly apparitions and eerie encounters that send shivers down the spine. Adding to the intrigue, the area has also been the backdrop for countless Bigfoot sightings, making it the perfect destination for an adventurer like Bear, eager to explore the unknown. Ready to embrace the night, Bear decided to venture out for a walk in the haunted woods. After exploring, he planned to return to his tent and rest for the day. Unfortunately, the silence of the night was soon broken by strange noises that suggested he was not alone.
Haven't even seen the other videos, but in those I've done some Bigfoot knocking. I've left them an offering of bananas, apples, did some woots. I did a Bigfoot call for the first time. I think it was pretty. Branch just fall there? Did you guys hear that? It's like right outside the tent. All right, so I'm thinking maybe now that we got these fired up, we check out the offering tree, maybe the lake. So my heart just stopped.
After a long period of silence, with anticipation hanging thick in the air, Bear couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Driven by curiosity, he set out to explore the unknown, but what he encountered was beyond anything he could have ever anticipated.
Something seemed off. What the heck was that? That sucker came flying in. That just fall from up there? That's what I was telling you guys about the Widowmakers when you're pitching your tent. Like that was, I don't know what that was, but imagine if that was a monster limb now.
A branch fell in front of him, seemingly thrown with force. Choosing safety, he retreated to his campsite, unaware that the ordeal was far from over.
Man, I just heard I don't know if I was even all the way asleep or what, but there was a huge crash outside. Do you hear that? I'm turning my light down. There's more than one. More than one. Crap, wrong way. Something is standing right outside of the tent. It walked right up to the tent.
Bear was jolted awake, his heart pounding as a jarring noise erupted from the depths of the woods. The sound of footsteps brushed against the canvas of his tent, too close for comfort, sending a chill down his spine. Fear gripped him tightly, but he had no idea that this was merely the prelude to an impending wave of terror that would shake him to his core.
What the heck is that? Oh. It's throwing stuff at the tent. I'm armed. No. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack. Man, whatever that is, I don't know what. I almost feel like it could be people messing with me. I just heard it breathing. Oh!
In fear, Bear fled to safety, leaving his gear behind. When he eventually returned to the campsite 7 days later, he found something even more terrifying.
It's been about 7 days since the camping trip now, and everything. I left everything here, my chair, my tent, everything. And I've just now mustered the courage to come back and get it. So now I got the camera going just in case anything happens. I am so glad we left. Man, I'm so glad we left, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Frickin' cinder block. Someone destroyed the frickin' tent. I wonder if they thought I was laying in there when they threw that block on it.
The memory of that night remained haunting. If you think these are the only disturbing camping encounters captured on camera, then brace yourself, because you're about to see more.
I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God, that was footsteps.
On January 4th, 2023, in the enchanting landscapes of Kent, in the United Kingdom, the adventurous YouTuber known as Camper Vibe set out on a thrilling quest. Eager to immerse herself in the beauty of nature, she chose to camp in the mysterious woods near Pluckley, a place whispered about for its eerie tales and rich wilderness. What she envisioned as a serene escape quickly transformed into an unexpected challenge as the woods revealed their secrets and tested her resilience in ways she never anticipated.
Now pudding is not that glamorous either. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see. A Cadbury's pot of joy. Yogurt, basically. Chocolate yogurt. There is a lot of noises in these woods. Where's my spoon? It's getting cold. Oh, get that fire going, I think. Now the rain, I think the rain stopped. Or it stopped enough for a fire anyway. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. I don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming.
As darkness cloaked the woods, a profound silence enveloped the night, punctuated only by the faint, echoing hoots of distant owls. Just when the stillness seemed absolute, an unexpected disturbance shattered the calm, drawing attention to the unseen mysteries lurking in the shadows. Paralyzed by a chilling fear, she struggled to convince herself it was merely the rustle of animals in the shadows. Yet the oppressive feeling of unseen eyes boring into her was inescapable, sending shivers down her spine.
I don't want to turn the light on because I'm pretty convinced there's been a person or persons. What the fuck? I've never wanted the morning to come as much as I do right now. I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God that was footsteps. That's just the house though. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever had in a tent. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
With trembling hands, she gripped her flashlight, longing for the first light of dawn to break the suffocating darkness. When morning finally arrived, it brought little comfort. She hurriedly packed her camp, each movement heavy with unease. As she stepped away, a vow echoed in her mind. Never again would she return to this haunting place, the eerie memories etched into her soul for eternity. What are your thoughts on these encounters so far? Let us know in the comment section below.
Something's walking out there.
On February 6th, 2024, Bear, renowned for his daring global escapades, embarked on an intriguing solo camping adventure in the heart of North America's wilderness, a region whispered to be a haunt of the elusive Bigfoot. As dusk descended and the chill of the night enveloped him, Bear nestled into his campsite, ready for a night under the stars. But just as he began to relax, an uncanny presence stirred in the shadows, sending a shiver down his spine and causing him to reconsider the peacefulness of the evening.
You guys hear that? Sounds like somebody whistling. And that's impossible. I mean, not impossible, but highly improbable. That's a tree squeaking. Sounds like something.
Hearing the increasingly deliberate sounds outside his tent, he felt a surge of curiosity, mixed with apprehension. With a determined breath, he unzipped the entrance and stepped into the cool night air, scanning the shadows for any hint of disturbance.
I will seriously crap my pants if we get some knocks back tonight. Did hear like something moving over there when I did it. That light's not there tonight. On that last live I did out here, right before I left, there was a light right back in there. Whew. Man, so much creepier when you're by yourself. And like I said, there's so many freaking sounds out here right now, making it even spookier.
Despite the eerie stillness that surrounded him, nothing seemed to miss, leaving him on edge. Undeterred, he ventured deeper into the darkness, driven by a need to uncover the mystery and reassure himself that he was alone in these desolate woods.
Whoa, what was that? Man, I sure hope none of these big trees side on blowing down tonight. What is that? If that moves, I might poop my pants. What is that thing?
He swept his gaze across the shadowy landscape, a chill creeping down his spine as he wondered if his imagination was conjuring phantoms, or if something sinister truly lurked within the depths of the dark, silent forest. After wandering in the biting cold for what felt like an eternity, he shook off the oppressive unease that clung to him like a heavy fog and retreated to the safety of his tent, yearning for warmth. Little did he know, the night's terrors were only just beginning.
It was just something was growling out there. Whew, I am armed, but man, that sounded scary. See if it growls again. Whew, that was scary. My heart's about to pound out of my chest. That was a crazy sound. I don't hear anything now. It's been a couple minutes. I didn't even hear it walking around at all. It was just a growl. It's sort of like a snort growl. I don't know. Weird to explain.
As the hour dragged on, unsettling noises continued. With the temperature dropping further, Bear decided to stay in his tent, trying to ignore the sounds. However, he soon faced something even more terrifying.
Something was scratching the tent. And it walked halfway around it, scratching. Something's walking out there. Better be ready.
Just when he thought he might catch some sleep, something began scratching at the outside of his tent. With his heart racing, he readied his gun, filled with questions about what might be out there. Finally, the light of dawn broke through the trees, and Bear made it through the night, though with barely any sleep. As he packed up, he left the forest behind, but the memories of that night seemed to watch him from the shadows, Just like Bear, this next camper was also to have come out of a terrifying situation. Creepy Outdoors is a YouTube channel that explores the eerie and unsettling aspects of nature. The channel delves into mysterious stories and chilling encounters that occur far from the safety of civilization. On October 26th, 2022, the host uploaded a video of his typical solo camping trip. After sitting in silence at his campsite and listening to some increasingly menacing growls, he decided to venture deeper into the woods. With each step he took, the sounds of animals grew louder, heightening the intensity of what he might encounter ahead.
Everything here is dead. Or dying. Holy spiderweb. Damn. So many dead trees. I think I'm gonna name this one Dead Forest. Dead forest indeed.
After encountering more and more dead trees, he experienced what may have been the creepiest and most sinister moment of his life.
Being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay.
He attempted to communicate with whatever had just claimed to see him, but he received no response. Anxious and frightened, he hurried back to his camp, trying to convince himself it might be another camper playing a prank on him. However, he had also glimpsed something much more terrifying.
Holy fuck. Another down tree. Dead forest it is. What the hell? That must be a deer stand. At least I think.
His camping spot was very secluded, and there weren't many people camping nearby. He encountered an unknown creature, which only heightened the creepiness of the situation. After feeling disoriented, he finally managed to find his way back to his camp. In the end, he felt fortunate to have captured this creepy encounter on camera, but he also considered himself lucky to have come out of the situation safely. Now, let's head over to the next horrifying encounter.
And cook some food. My missus made a nice, there's a dog behind me.
Josh, an adventurous YouTuber known for his fun, wild camping experiences on his channel titled Camping with Josh, surprisingly, went on a trip that took a frightening turn. On September 5th, 2024, Josh was hiking through a rainy, foggy stretch of England's oldest forest, searching for the perfect spot to set up camp. He was excited for the night ahead, but unaware that this trip might turn out to be his eeriest yet.
Okay. Alright. You guys are gonna think I planned this. I didn't. I think Halloween's coming up, isn't it? Okay. This is a bit weird.
As he found a spot to settle in for the night, an eerie feeling washed over him, leaving him slightly uneasy. Shaking it off, he continued to tend to the campfire. As night fell, strange and creepy noises emerged from the nearby bushes. Curious, yet cautious, he decided to investigate the area to ensure everything was safe.
I'm just literally sat over there, trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there's maybe rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know. Bit spooky. It'd be just the rain anyway. I don't know why I let these things play on my mind sometimes. It happens, you know, guys, it happens. Literally, camping out solo is a wonderful thing for many reasons. But sometimes your mind just plays tricks on you.
Convinced that it was just his imagination, Josh returned to his fire, unaware that the night's mysteries were far from over. Heavy footsteps echoed through the darkness, this time closer than before. Feeling unsafe, Josh decided to check the area once again.
I'm finding it really difficult. Do you know what I mean? You heard that. And it's really quiet. There should be birds singing. There was birds singing, and I've just noticed they've just stopped singing. Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't they be singing? I'm finding it really difficult to focus. Lovely little spot. Lovely food to be cooked. A night under the stars. I heard some really heavy movements in the bushes, and I'm pretty sure I saw something in the bushes as well. As I was standing still, there was this movement there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave my tarp here in the woods. My bag is already packed.
Josh tried his best to shake off the eerie feeling, but the strange noises persisted, and he caught glimpses of movement in the bushes. With the last light fading and shadows deepening, fear began to outweigh curiosity. He decided it was neither comfortable nor safe to stay. Josh made the call to abandon his shelter before the woods were engulfed in darkness. He escaped unscathed, but with an unsettling feeling he couldn't shake off. This is a reminder to always trust your instincts, just like Josh, because you may never know the outcome if he had stayed back.
What was that? What was that? What the was that? What was that? What the was that? That was over here.
Those are just two of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera, starting with this one. Fort Spooky, A UK-based paranormal investigation duo consisting of Susie and Zoe set out for a remote countryside estate nestled in the woods, eager to uncover any signs of paranormal activity. However, they were unaware that the real danger lurking that night wouldn't stem from the supernatural, but from something far more unsettling.
Is it me or is it a bit clearer? Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah. Don't fall down. Wow, that goes down quite far.
It's got to be at least 8 foot.
Enough to break an ankle.
Yeah.
Right. Watch your light. There's a torch coming. Car.
Okay, I'm going to stand.
Why is everything prickly? After a treacherous journey through the jungle. On the bear hunt. I think we've reached... Please tell me we've reached it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! And I thought that's weird because we're close. I heard a baby cry though. I thought someone peeped on the corner.
I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I think it was that car, as weird as that sounds.
The creaking of the abandoned building echoed with unsettling noises, which initially seemed like the ordinary sounds one might expect from an old house. However, as time went on, what started as background whispers soon took a terrifying turn.
Right. I don't have any history on the place at the moment. Hopefully you heard some sort of history in the intro. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's an old house. You right? What?
Sorry. I just heard branches. It might be just settling.
Settling animals.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Oh, that was a bat. I just heard it
so
flutter.
I wonder if that was what we heard.
It could be. But I heard the man and then this knock. That's the fireworks.
Last time I heard a Scottish man shout, hello, Mr. Bat. On the walk up here tonight, Susie heard what she thought sounded like a baby crying. Is it raining? Hello? Hello?
Is it people? It's got to be. That's quite heavy.
At first, they tried to dismiss it as mere rain or the rustle of animals outside, but the strange noises grew too persistent and eerie to overlook.
At the window.
Sorry, I feel sick.
As the tension mounted, the girls could sense they weren't alone anymore. Footsteps echoed through the house, and unsettling noises outside the window sent them spiraling into a full-blown panic.
Pack up then, because we can meet them round the front. Because by the time we've got packed up, they'll be out there, won't they now?
Just text to say he's leaving. Just leaving now.
Oh, brilliant.
Just asked him to pick up now.
Is that you?
No. That's the living room there.
Yeah. He's picking him up, is he?
Desperate for safety, they devised a plan to call Zoe's husband, pretending he was on his way to rescue them. With no one around and fear escalating, they dashed for the door, hoping their scheme would work, and thankfully, it did. This experience taught them a chilling lesson that humans can be far more terrifying than the supernatural. In the end, their fake phone call to Zoe's husband pulled them out of an even more perilous situation. Did you find this story shocking already? Prepare yourself, because it only gets worse. In the heart of the Russian wilderness, a father and his son set off on an adventurous camping trip, eager to immerse themselves in nature's beauty. As they gathered firewood and shared stories, they suddenly caught sight of a mysterious figure lurking among the trees. Given the speed of the figure's movement and its distance, it is challenging to determine what the figure was. However, when viewed up close, one could speculate about the kind of creature it might be. What do you think this figure represents? Let us know in the comments as we move on to the next encounter.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, Sonny! Dude, my...
Meet Sunny, a popular YouTuber known for his channel Sunny Deeds, who shares his chilling explorations of haunted forests, capturing every eerie moment along the way. This time, however, Sunny decided to mix things up and try something different.
What is up? It is time for another crazy-ass Randonautica adventure, CJ.
Yep.
That's what we're doing here. You've got me back here again. We're back in the Pukamook Forest.
Curious about the Randonautica app, Sunny decided to give it a go in the Pukamook Forest, which is famous for being one of the most haunted woods in America. He brought his friend CJ along for the adventure, and you won't believe where the app ended up taking them.
There you go.
Phew.
Man.
quiet. It's quiet.
As they wandered through the graveyard, curiosity struck them. Why had Randonautica led them to this cemetery? Choosing to explore deeper into the forest, they left the graveyard behind, oblivious to the fact that the true horror of the night was just beginning to unfold.
What? Shh. What? Somebody back there. What? What'd you hear?
It was like, dude, turn you on. Kill your light, kill your light. It sounds like somebody walking. It sounds like somebody walking over there. There's some.
Is that somebody?
What?
You're running.
Oh, it sounds like they're going over that way.
What the was that? Sonny, what was that? What the was that? What was that? What the was that? That was over there.
My finger is stuck in my goddamn flashlight. I can't get.
What the was that, Sonny?
Dude, that's over here at the car.
What?
That was over here at the car.
A loud crash of shattered glass shattered the stillness of the night, leaving Sonny and CG in utter shock. They quickly realized that the noise came from the direction where they had parked their car. Without hesitation, they rushed toward the source of the sound, and what they discovered left them completely taken aback.
It sounded like a car wrecked.
Oh, I heard it was glass.
Holy shit, dude. I thought it was a drunk driver or something. I didn't hear a car though.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, Sonny! Dude, my car! My car, dude! That's my... Dude, the brick. What the... Oh my God! It's a... Who the f*** is out here?
Brand new car, jack wagon mother. Listen. It's still cracking or something. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
CG was seething with anger after discovering that someone had smashed the rear window of his car with a brick. Filled with questions, he wondered who could have done such a thing and why. The unsettling realization that someone might be lurking nearby, watching them, sent chills down their spines. Feeling vulnerable and unsure of this person's next move, Sonny and CJ decided to leave, shaken and struggling to process what had just happened. Although CG intended to report the incident, they didn't provide any follow-up on what occurred afterward. Now, let's move on to something even more disturbing. A Russian YouTuber and experienced hunter shared a chilling encounter in the remote Siberian wilderness, home to the elusive Siberian tiger. Despite numerous warnings about the dangers of the area, he ventured into the dense forest alone, determined to document his journey. However, not long into the night, the warnings he had received became a harsh reality. Metallic clanging and eerie cries echoed through the trees, creating an unsettling atmosphere unlike anything he had ever experienced. As the sounds intensified, he felt compelled to investigate the source of the noise. Concerned for his safety, he abandoned his tent and quickly climbed a nearby tree, hoping that the height would provide some measure of protection. The sound grew louder, enveloping him in darkness. In a moment of desperation, he fired a warning shot to scare off whatever or whoever was causing the disturbance. He spent the rest of the night perched in fear, waiting for daylight to break. This camper did not encounter anyone face to face, but imagine if someone walked around your van late at night.
There's two people doing sketchy stuff for like half an hour, and there's more.
In the dead of the night, YouTuber Salvage to Scenic, known for his solo adventurous activities in van life, went on a camping trip where he experienced something truly terrifying.
I heard some talking and stuff, and I'm looking out the window right now at two people in all black in hoods. They're hiding under a security camera, like probably out of sight. And they've got a bag on the ground, like a big duffel or backpack or something. And I don't know if they're like doing a drug deal or if they've got tools in there and they're fixing to break into my garage. But I don't really like this. Suddenly they have vanished. It looked like they went around that back corner of the building, but I don't really know.
Two men dressed in black with their hoods pulled over their faces appeared. They stood directly beneath the security camera, likely trying to remain hidden.
10 minutes later, and they're back. I'm just trying to sleep, man. Just walking over here right now. Bro, what the f? There's one going over there. And the other one is still over here. I don't like this at all. This doesn't seem good at all. Especially because they were dropped off here and the car left. I think I've spent too many nights here and they want to know what's in the back of this thing, or they want to, I don't know, man.
He struggled to understand what was going on, and after about 10 minutes, the two figures reappeared once more. One moved off in one direction, and the other stayed put. What these men were doing remained unknown to date. If you find these 5 encounters unsettling, then brace yourself for what you are about to see next.
Oh! The f was that?
Jasko, a fearless YouTuber, took on a challenge to explore a forest known for eerie local folklore and rumored satanic activities. Joined by his friend, they set up camp for the night, but an uneasy tension began to creep in as they scroll through the internet.
I'm assuming this was probably like summertime, you know, because it gets dark around 9 o'clock in the summertime. So
yeah,
makes a lot of sense. So as it got dark, we decided to look for this graveyard that people spoke about. Throughout our walk, we would notice strange... What the f was that? What the f was that? That was really weird. I don't... Wait, no, literally listen, man. Something's approaching us right now.
Okay. We had the machete?
In the car.
Do you have the light that's a knife?
In the car.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did, bro.
You heard it again?
It sounds like... First off, what I heard, it sounded like a man's voice. And... Okay, story time can wait right now.
Something out there, dude.
Something or someone's out there.
A strange sound was heard just outside their tent, as if someone or something was approaching them. They tried to ignore it and return to what they were doing, but their unease grew. Soon after, their feelings of discomfort were justified as the night took a terrifying turn.
Our meeting between our experiences and the story, which separates like, oh, it's just personal or like local folklore to, hey, there's some weird shit going on here. You know? Oh! The f was that? Who's there? Bro, I'm
We didn't tell him the weird.
No,
weird part about tonight.
What happened? What happened?
The f was that?
I swear to God, on everything I loved, the tent just went. We literally seen it ripple, almost as if like, bro, my heart right now. Bro, what the f was that?
I'm gonna try to assume.
It was just rain?
That was just rain.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down for that.
They were too frightened to step outside the tent and confront whatever was haunting them. Instead, they decided to try and get some sleep, hoping for a little rest, despite knowing something sinister lurking in the darkness, ready to harm them. However, their sleep was soon interrupted.
What? Somebody just hit the fucking tent. Who's there? Who's there? Ben, something just hit the tent. You didn't hear that?
You scared the
It sounded like we're from this direction. Hello? I don't like this at all.
I don't like any of this, dude. Tent's getting wet. It's like...
The mounting pressure of their circumstances became intolerable, pushing them to a decisive moment. With hearts racing and adrenaline surging, they chose to confront the unknown that loomed beyond their threshold. However, little did they know that this courageous choice would soon transform into a haunting regret.
Hello? Oh my God, it's so hard to see. What? Are you okay? Hello? What the is that? Who's there?
Hey. What the fuck?
What the f? Jazz! What? Ben? Jazz! What? Come here! Someone at the tent! I'm coming. What's wrong?
Yo, there's someone at the...
What?
There was someone at the tent. There's someone at the tent.
Here?
Yes. Hey, someone like grabbed the zipper.
Bro, what?
Someone grabbed the zipper to the tent.
Hold on, I thought I just saw... Who's over there?
In fear, they both fled the campsite, leaving everything behind. However, 2 days later, Jasko returned to retrieve the tent and was shocked to find it destroyed. Someone had put holes in it, and to make matters worse, the footage from the camera placed outside the tent showed someone tampering with it. It became clear they had been stalked that night by a psychopath, but they couldn't determine whether the person's intentions were merely to frighten them or something far more sinister.
Starting with a disturbing camping encounter in an old, abandoned house. On December 22nd, 2024, in Willow Creek, around 9 p.m., the night was dark and the rain came down hard. In Willow Creek, a man visited an old abandoned house known for its eerie history. People whispered about strange sounds and children who disappeared.
Can you tell me your name? What is it, Ritual?
Inside the house, a chair moved on its own. The camera caught it sliding across the floor. The sound of rain and thunder made it hard to hear anything else, but the movement was clear.
Oh. Hello? I literally just saw something pass by. That was so weird. You know what? It could be homeless people as well too, so you never know. Hello, anybody there?
As he walked deeper into the house, a shadow quickly passed the camera. It wasn't him. It seemed like someone or something was watching. A loud crash came from behind. He turned, and the camera showed a chair moving again. The air felt heavy.
That door literally just moved.
The flashlight flickered and went out. A tall shadow stood against the wall. It wasn't his shadow. The figure didn't move, but seemed to stare at him before disappearing.
Hello? Who's doing that? Oh my God.
Near the end of the recording, a strange mist passed in front of the camera. It wasn't rain or fog, but it seemed to move with purpose.
Young. How old?
That was a male.
Yeah.
The air grew colder as they moved into the room with Jenny written on the wall. The writing looked old, but it still seemed like it was written with fresh ink.
He has to be a little kid.
On the upper floor, the door was slightly ajar. It moved just a little. With trembling hands, they pushed it open further. The beam of their light landed on something shocking. A child's shoe, old and dirty, sitting alone in the center of the top floor. Suddenly, the whispering stopped. The silence was disturbing, and then a loud crash from below shook the floorboards. They were panicked. They turned around, flashing their lights into the dark corners of the area, but nothing moved.
That.
Yo, Bradley, bro.
Bradley Power?
I bet you're ready to the body, brother. I guarantee you, bro.
Wait, are we on the P's? We are.
Yeah.
Hold on. If we find a Jenny P.
Alright, we're still from here.
How do we know what grade she was in?
Well, this is 96. I don't know if this is her thing.
They ran back down, their equipment barely staying in their hands. In the main hallway, the old chandelier was swinging, though no windows were open. The group was horrified, not sure whether to stay or take the exit.
I remember those days.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I can't make fun because that was me. In 96. Sophomores, okay.
The voice grew louder, angrier. It seemed to come from every direction. The walls themselves felt like they were closing in. Equipment meters spiked into the red. They knew they had to leave.
Someone's here.
Yeah. He's talking.
Racing to the front door, they realized it was locked, though no one had locked it. Something wanted them to stay, the voice whispered again, closer this time. What happened in that house remains unexplained. Jenny's story is yet to be told. With that being said, let's move on to our second disturbing camping encounter. On August 12th, 2024, in the mountains near Washington, he decided to camp alone in a quiet spot he had just discovered. The evening was peaceful as he set up his tent and gathered firewood, feeling the excitement of a night under the stars. But as night fell, something felt off. It was just the start of his worst nightmare.
Well, we made it to the woods.
When the night fell, he first noticed the noise. At first, he thought it was just animals, but the sounds grew louder, closer, and more disturbing. Chills ran down his spine. His heart raced as he looked around, but he saw nothing. He kept hearing more sounds, like something moving through the trees, but there was no one there. He was certain someone was out there watching him. Maybe something sinister.
That way, cannot see a thing. And I don't think I was recording earlier, but something made a heavy sound over there. Could have just been some old rotted logs settling. But up that way, a couple miles, there is a camp. But I don't think anybody's hiking this way back down. Anywho, I've heard that the red lamp keeps the bugs away.
Tried to shake off the fear, telling himself it was just his mind playing tricks. But as he packed up his camp, the real terror began. With his headlights on low, he thought he saw something small by the trees. There, standing on the side of the road, someone completely still, almost blending into the shadows. It looked like a person, but something was off. They stood at a strange angle, their back turned slightly, dressed in camouflage.
Definitely something over there.
Documenting my experience and why I'm leaving. It's basically, it was all set up, it was getting dark, I had just gathered all the firewood. I had run back to the vehicle to grab my Carhartt jacket. Right about that time, as I sit down, I hear some noise. And I thought it like keys have like hit the chair a certain way. And as I'm thinking about it, I'm about to go about my business, then I hear behind me where the creek is, about only 50 feet, I hear a couple more loud crunches.
He stared at it for 20 long seconds, too scared to move or speak. Was it a person trying to sneak up on him? He didn't know what to do. His mind raced, thinking that whatever it was might attack him.
This is where it gets terrifying. And I thought I had pressed record, but it was not recording. But anywho, I've got my low beam on at this point. I think I see something small. Maybe it's like a raccoon or something right there by the water. And as I hit the high beam, this is when I see it. I see something standing there on the side of the road, pretending to be a statue. Whatever this was, decided it was just gonna freeze, and then maybe I wouldn't think it was anything. But as I'm looking in that direction, I'm not even kidding, it looks like somebody dressed up in camo. And they've got their back slightly angled away, I'd say like at a 45 degree. They're standing there about 6 feet tall, looking like a human that I just caught that was probably sneaking up on me. That's all I can think. When I saw what it was, a human, and I kept the light on him for a good 20 solid seconds without saying anything. You know, the fear just kind of washed over me because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen? Call them out like, hey, what are you doing? And they're all...
He decided to pretend he didn't see it, hoping whatever it was wouldn't notice he was onto them. He quickly left, checking behind him every few seconds, but when he turned around, the figure was gone.
So I just pretended like, oh, maybe I didn't see it then. On my way out, periodically, I'd turn back, check. Nope, didn't see him, he's gone. And that's that. Very, very strange, and I don't know what the plan was for me if I'd stayed there. It just seems kind of silly. I thought I found a good spot, but yeah, this place is kind of riddled with people. And I don't know what to...
The woods had never felt so cold and empty. What would have happened if he stayed? He didn't know, and he didn't want to find out. He'd never felt so alone. Would you ever dare to camp alone in the woods? With this question still triggering your mind, let's move on to our next creepy encounter. On December 18th, 2024, deep in the haunted forest, two campers, Frank and his friend Angel, set out for another eerie night at the infamous Red-Eye Demon Forest. Armed with only a tripod for defense and curiosity about the unknown entity living there, they were ready to face any sinister creature waiting for them.
I almost get the feeling like there's something back there. Yeah.
That's where I roughly seen.
Watch it.
Okay.
Watch what?
Did you hear that?
No. Okay, but I did hear that.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Hello? Okay, this is, I don't know, this is getting really weird. I feel like something's like playing games or... Why does it sound like they're all coming this way?
It sounds like it's coming from there, and there.
Yeah. Huh. I don't even know what to make of that. Something out here?
Investigate my cat.
I get the feeling that something's behind me. Frank? Oh gosh. Oh god, I hope nothing attacked him. Oh crap. That's not...
Moments after setting up their camp, strange noises began to echo through the forest. They initially dismissed the faint howls and whispers as animals or hikers, but the atmosphere grew more harsh with every passing moment. They were lost without knowing that they were lost.
Wait, did we like
passed it?
Did we pass it? Oh, I guess we did.
Yeah, we did, because it was before this place.
Yeah, I didn't even see it though.
No.
Okay. Maybe somebody took it?
Very possible.
Oh, there's this spooky looking thing again.
Oh yeah, this is where we got all those responses too, right?
Yeah. There's the little library. I thought I was hearing like footsteps there for a second.
Yeah, so did I. No.
Like, it literally sounded like it was right there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yep. 100%.
Suddenly, one realized he saw a shadow move near an abandoned structure. Watch it, the spirit box warned, a chilling reminder that they were not alone.
Thought I just seen a shadow of a person behind it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I had the camera facing that way, so it would have caught it.
Yeah. All right, well, we're at the abandoned structure. What's significant about it? Is there something like attached to it? I almost get the feeling like there's something back
there.
Yeah.
That's where I roughly seen.
Watch it.
Okay.
Watch what? I feel like that was like a warning. Are you warning us?
You're helping me.
With what?
What?
Angel walked deeper into the woods alone, despite Frank's protests. As Angel moved further, he heard growls and saw moving light flashes. At one point, he could swear something hit a tree nearby, causing him to freeze in place.
Hips are freezing too. For a sec, I thought something was moving out there. Okay.
The hell? Alright, I'm not kidding. I just seen a flash of light over there. The hell was that?
Meanwhile, back at the camp, Angel heard Frank's voice calling for help, except Frank wasn't there. Angel panicked and ran toward the woods, only to realize that Frank hadn't called out at all. Was something sinister calling his name?
Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. What in the f*** was that?
Hardly.
Okay. Shit. I think Frank... Oh, shit. Shit.
Investigate my cat.
I get the feeling that something's behind me and something's going on with Frank. I don't know why he's yelling out. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Crap. Frank?
Oh, God. You be alright? Sometimes going off on your own, even your own head plays tricks on you, because, I mean, you know you're by yourself at the end of the day, and hopefully this doesn't hurt. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. And, you know, you're by yourself at the end of the day. You're vulnerable. There's no one to protect you. Oh, that one's not gonna break.
Frank? I see lights.
What?
Okay.
Yeah? Why?
Why are you screaming?
Screaming? I wasn't screaming.
Huh?
I've been talking about building my fire to the camera. Well, to everybody. Screaming.
Okay.
Now you want.
What? What do you mean? So, you want to give me a little,
The terror escalated when howls and what sounded like human screams surrounded the campsite from all directions. Frank grabbed the bear spray, not sure if it would offer any protection. Both men felt trapped, unsure if they were being stalked by animals, humans, or something far worse.
Or something. What the fuck? They're really close.
How many is that?
That's a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's good I brought the bear spray.
Does that help?
It might. It's better than nothing. Okay. I don't know, but I don't know what's going on. We're hearing what sounds like you in the woods, but you're here.
Dude, it sounds like we're surrounded right now. Guys, I'm not even kidding. This, like, I'm actually a little nervous.
How many are there?
But it sounds like animals, and then it also sounds like people at the same time.
Yeah. It legit almost sounds like somebody's getting attacked or murdered.
Angel described seeing a strange, blurry figure through his camera, while Frank repeatedly felt as if they were being watched.
Well, that was weird.
Very much so.
No, that wrong weird. I was talking about my screen. The whole thing went like blurry for a second.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird.
That like never happens with that camera.
No.
For the most part anyway. Okay, I don't even really know what to say. So it's been like quiet. Been just kind of sitting around for like 30, 40 minutes. Didn't hear a single thing. The coyotes stopped.
Everything stopped.
Yeah. The only thing we're hearing is like the owl, but that's literally it.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I feel really threatened for some reason.
Yeah, I'd say.
I was thinking of going back to get the tent and stuff and stay out longer, but in my opinion, probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
I mean, I think we're dealing with some sort of like mimic type of thing.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yeah.
On the camera, the SD card one is flashing.
This night left them with more questions than answers, cementing their belief that the forest had something unnatural, something paranormal. The red-eyed demon forest claimed another story, but fortunately, not their lives. With that being said, let's move on to our next disturbing camping encounter. On September 28th, 2023, Brad and Angelo travelled into a dense forest known for tales of skinwalkers, legendary shapeshifters capable of mimicking voices and animals. Their plan to camp overnight and record the paranormal activities quickly turned into a horrifying experience.
Yeah, do you see these scratch marks?
Yeah, I was literally just, dude.
There's scratches all over the rock.
And they're like in threes.
They look like claws or...
Stop the camera.
Stop the camera?
Look at the moon.
Alrighty, so first thing is we're going through our snacks.
Your devices are going off.
Yeah. Thing waits. And they killed me. And then this thing said sunset. It completely stopped now. Look.
Yeah, that's weird.
Look, I'm here.
There's the teepee again. This is a really creepy teepee just chilling here in the woods. Hello? Who's out there? It's coming from behind the teepee.
As they set up camp, they noticed deep, claw-like scratches carved into nearby rocks. The atmosphere grew heavy with silence, broken only by distant screams that sounded unnatural. But there was also a mysterious cave.
Oh, there's a cave. One cave.
Yeah, that's one of them.
More of like a cabin.
Well, this is the weird part. So this actually it was a big cave, but this part actually caved in.
Oh.
I don't know if it hurt anybody or anything.
So it was an actual like system at one point.
Yeah, like honestly, like this was the beginning of the cave.
A chill ran down their spines when whispers echoed around them, though no one was there. Flying shadows danced just beyond the flashlight, and the whispers grew louder, almost as if someone was properly talking through these whispers. Then they moved to another location.
Yo, are you hearing that? We're getting sounds and activity over here as we were just setting up the tent.
Sound like coyote?
No, it sounded like something else.
Brad set up their gear to capture any paranormal activity, and their devices began recording chilling phrases like eliminate and stay here. The forest seemed alive, as if watching their every move.
If there's somebody here with us, can you talk to us?
What was that?
It said tug.
Did you...
Adjust. What? That's on the other...
Oh my god, like the...
Core. That's interesting. It's been on for a few minutes and it didn't do anything.
Whoa.
Mitten. What?
Road.
Road.
Virginia.
It's not really making much sense right now.
Yeah.
So this device is kind of like an Ovalus, eh?
Yeah, same concept.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
Well, if there's any skinwalkers here, can you tell us? Can you maybe make this...
As Brad explored a nearby cave, he felt an unseen force tugging at his shirt, leaving him frozen in fear. Meanwhile, Angelo spotted a shadowy figure dart behind a tree, its movement too fast and unnatural.
Alright, so we're gonna split up, eh?
I don't know if this is a good idea, but I guess we can cover a little bit more ground, because I figured it's still a little bit early.
Yeah.
I'm not really super...
I know.
The tension escalated as their equipment malfunctioned and loud, growly screeches broke the silence. Terrified, they decided to pack up, but the forest wasn't done with them yet. Angelo reported hearing a heavy kick behind him as they hurried away, though nothing could be seen.
There's something out there. Definitely something out there.
Holy smokes, man.
Is everything okay over here?
I don't know, there's something hunting us, that's all I know, man.
Yeah, I feel really uneasy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Something stomped, like something was like following me out of there. Stomping behind me, but there was nothing there. Nothing that I could see.
Oh, wow.
So,
I remember how I died.
That's so creepy.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's a chase. It was the...
And it was chasing you?
Yeah, it was like the 5th word down. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
It said chase. Something was coming after me. I don't think it likes us being here.
Their device gave one final response. Done. A haunting confirmation of their nightmare.
You heard us. Dude, it said done. The response before that was done. Okay, yeah, we're done. We're done, alright. Alright, let's pack it.
Brad and Angelo left the forest, shaken and convinced they had been targeted by something unexplainable. To this day, the events of that night remain in their minds, a chilling encounter with an unknown presence. Let's move on to our 5th most disturbing encounter while camping. Make sure you hold your breath for this one. On the night of November 5th, 2024, Angelo decided to camp alone in one of the most haunted forests, though there was a heavy snowstorm that loomed over the area. As the snow fell thicker and the cold bit harder, Angelo started a fire to keep himself warm. However, the atmosphere was far from calm. Strange sounds echoed in the distance, and a disturbing feeling settled over him.
First off, the weather is getting pretty bad. I thought I heard something for a second there. I heard like a metal clink, but it came from like down there.
Wait and see.
Wait and see? What am I gonna wait and see? Okay, I just heard like a growl right next to me. What? Yeah, this was a really bad idea. So, I expected the weather to like, you know, not be the greatest. But to be honest, this is looking like worse than not the greatest. The hell was that?
A strange metallic sound was heard from the forest. Angelo ignored it at first, but then came a deep growl, seemingly right next to him. The eerie growl sent chills down his spine, but the real terror unfolded when his light malfunctioned, and he thought he saw a figure, a man, standing silently at the edge of the trail.
Yeah, it looks like he just gave up, and I guess he's probably gonna walk. That's so funny. Oh. Okay, I just heard like a growl right next to me. What the fuck was that? Dude, that's... Moon? What about the moon? What the hell was that? That literally sounded like it was right next to me almost. What was that? Okay, something just moved over there. Holy crap, the snow is really coming down right now. Yeah, this was a really bad idea. So, medium, I don't know. I don't claim to be. Maybe some sort of empath. But I do feel stuff sometimes. And, what the hell? Why is my light not turning on? What the hell's going on here? Okay, I just saw a man standing at the end of this trail. What the fuck was that? There's no one here. Hello? Shouldn't be anyone here. I didn't hear any vehicles come up.
As the storm increased, so did the sense of being watched. The Spirit Talker app Angelo used suddenly said, "They will attack." This sinister warning made his heart race. He tried to calm himself by tending to the fire, but the creepy noise continued. A faint scream pierced through the howling wind, and shortly after, a loud thud came from the direction of a nearby cabin.
Back in the refrigerator. You did say wait and see. Did I see that same man that I saw last time? Was it something demonic? Maybe a miner?
Big.
Big. Something big is coming, or?
I can scare you.
Okay, so scare me. Just went so eerily quiet.
Guidance.
You need to attack. Who's gonna attack? The hell? Don't attack me. I have bear spray.
When Angelo finally gathered his courage to investigate, he found nothing inside the cabin, just emptiness. Yet the uneasy feeling persisted. The app mentioned the name Carella, but Angelo had no idea who or what it meant. Then, the sound of something running nearby nearly froze him in place. Angelo knew he couldn't stay much longer.
Something literally just like ran over there. The fuck? That sounded like it was right here. Hello, dear?
Bathroom.
Bathroom? What the fuck? Is there something connected to this bathroom? I don't understand. Doesn't even make sense. Well, it looks like the snow is kind of picking up again. I think I need to get out of here soon. I'm going to probably wait another few minutes. I don't know what the hell that sound was. That was creepy. This place is definitely 100% super.
By the end of the night, as the storm grew worse, Angelo picked up his things, knowing he had barely escaped something sinister. That forest was alive with something more than snow and shadows, and Angelo left with the haunting feeling that whatever stalked him wasn't done watching. With that being said, let's move on to our last haunting camping encounter. On December 5th, 2024, in the deep, haunted woods, the night began as a simple exploration into one of the most mysterious forests. The only goal was to reveal clues about a rumored Lady of the Night who was said to have met a tragic end here. But as they traveled deeper into the forest, they encountered something they weren't expecting.
Alright guys, so decided we wanted to come check this area because last time, this is where we got a lot of the clues about a possible person, a lady of the night, if you will, who I guess may have been murdered here. We don't know. We do know or think that somebody may possibly be living out here, or...
A chilling sound broke the stillness. A scream, distant yet very sharp, coming from somewhere down the trail. They were scared, but they kept moving on. The scream was followed by the unmistakable sound of keys ringing at 5:57, yet no one was there. The sensation of being watched crept over them, tightening with each step.
That could be why the dogs are barking, actually.
Probably. Wait, what the hell? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I think that was from that direction. Okay. Did that not just sound exact? Does it not sound like...
Keys?
Yeah.
Keys? Huh?
Okay, there's no way there's... What the...
As they joked about Bigfoot, something heavily ran towards them from the shadows, stopping just short of their flashlight's reach. The sound of crashing footsteps made their heart race. It was no animal. It moved on purpose like it was stalking them.
Is Bigfoot out here?
Oh.
What the f was that? Huh? Bro, something literally like came towards us. What the f is that? 20 what?
Sounded like 20 steps.
Right? Huh? Why when I ask about Bigfoot, that happens?
To be honest, I'm kind of happy it wasn't a Bigfoot.
Yeah. That totally caught me off guard, though. Like, what the hell? Okay, you got some explaining to do. What the hell was that? Whew, that got my heart rate going.
Just a little.
Just making sure there's nothing.
Later, the spirit box delivered a chilling phrase, "left to bleed out." The words echoed through the forest, tying back to the tragic tale they had come to investigate. It felt as though the forest was trying to tell them something, but in fragments that only deepened their unease.
Left to bleed out.
What the fuck?
That's not eerie at all.
No. I mean, we were asking about the lady of the night. So she was murdered here then, or somewhere, and maybe brought here.
Left to bleed out.
That is...
Tick, tick.
As they headed back to camp, the spirit box whispered one last word. Tick. Time was running out, but for what, they couldn't say. Every step back to safety felt heavier, as though something unseen was following them, watching from the shadows.
Left to bleed out.
That is...
Tick, tick.
What? What the hell does that mean? Tick, tick?
Tick, tick. Time is ticking.
Jackson.
Creepy. Okay. Well, we're going to make our way back up and head back to the camp. Yeah.
7.
That night, they realized it wasn't just a haunted forest. It was alive with a dark presence that didn't want them there. These camping encounters are some of the most disturbing and unexplainable events ever caught on camera. Each story leaves us with more questions than answers, making us wonder what truly wanders in the shadows of the wild. Next time you head out into the woods, remember that some things are better left undiscovered. Van camping has become a popular way to enjoy the outdoors. It gives adventurers a good mix of freedom and comfort. But what happens when a surprising and unsettling situation interrupts these enjoyable experiences? Here are 10 disturbing van life encounters caught on camera, starting with this one.
And it sounds like they're walking around the van.
This adventurer, who has a profound love for van camping, snorkeling, surfing, and other outdoor activities, shares his journey on his YouTube channel, Love Sundays. He showcases some of Cornwall's hidden coves and stealth camping experiences in his camping van. On February 24th, he began a peaceful solo camping trip deep in the woods. Although he knew the isolation would become unsettling as the sun set, he wasn't prepared for what awaited him.
After last week's video where I had a little bit of aggro, I decided this week I'm just going to come out in the middle of nowhere so that I can have a little bit of downtime. And looking at it, it looks fine at the moment, but as soon as the sun starts to go down, I think it might get a little bit creepy around here.
After an adventurous day of wandering through the enchanting woods and satisfying his hunger, he decided it was time to settle in for a restful night. Just as he began to unwind and prepare for sleep, an unexpected, thrilling event unfolded.
And it sounds like they're walking around the van.
An unfamiliar car rolled in and parked ominously behind his van. A shiver of fear coursed through him. But the real twist came when the would-be intruders, sensing they were being watched, suddenly panicked and sped off into the darkness. However, the true horror awaited him at dawn. As he tried stepping out of his van to greet the morning light, he stumbled upon something far more chilling than he could have ever imagined.
I think we should at least go outside and see how miserable the weather is. My door's stuck. What the actual see that?
Unknowingly to him, he was locked inside his van by an unknown person. Fortunately, he was able to escape from the van. It was at this point he made a shocking discovery.
Now this is interesting, I didn't actually notice this at the time, but if you look at that fuel cap there, there's fingerprints. So now I'm wondering, was their intention to steal my diesel? And if so, did they cable tie the doors so that they could make a quick getaway if they got rumbled?
Fearing further danger, he quickly drove away. Just like this camper, these next campers also had a terrifying encounter with a stranger.
There were a lot of people outside our van, and we didn't feel safe there, so we had to leave.
In March 2023, an unsettling video appeared on the popular YouTube channel Travel Tales. It documented two unsuspecting couples who set out on what was meant to be an enjoyable truck camping trip in the remote hills. As they ventured far away from civilization, they discovered a picturesque spot at the top of a mountain. There, they lit a campfire, roasted marshmallows, and enjoyed the warmth of the flames. Initially, everything seemed perfect as they shared laughter and enjoyed the quietness of nature. However, as dusk began to cloak the surroundings in shadow, they made a fateful decision, oblivious to the unexpected twists that lay ahead.
Too sloping, so I don't think we're going to be able to sleep here. It's reminding me of the one in Patara in Turkey when I set up the blocks and we still really couldn't sleep properly. So it's no good doing that here. It's a shame really because this place is so beautiful and isolated. But I think we're just going to head down further from the mountain and find a spot to park up for the night.
They packed up and left their idyllic spot in search of a better place to camp, believing they could find an even more perfect location. Little did they know what awaited them. What began as a peaceful night quickly turned into a nightmare.
We were asleep and we heard a lot of noise coming from outside. We think that there were people having a laugh, you know, and a chat, but it turned out to be a nightmare for us.
More shocked than anything, really. Just basically these guys, I thought they were just having fun because I could hear like music in a car, but there were some like a few meters away at least, and then I heard like voices outside the van, so they came up to the van and started hitting. I'm sure I heard one like on the bonnet.
Yes, and me and Holly were...
Yeah, Holly started barking.
Yeah. We were in a complete shock. Even now, we're still a bit... We've been driving for like 15 minutes without any maps.
Yeah, just driving straight.
We're so scared that they were going to follow us. That's what I thought, to be honest.
No, I don't think so. They went back in the car. Just a bunch of idiots, I think. First they were banging on the van at the front, and that's what kind of woke me up, and then I think there were more than one. Some were banging on the side as well.
Yeah, but the ones on the side were really loud.
Yeah.
That me and Holly jumped.
Yeah. Well, at first I thought it was someone like trying to get into the van, but they're just kids, I think, because I think when we turned on the lights, they just ran into the car again. I don't know, but we're not going back there, that's for sure.
No, that's definitely not. No, we didn't feel safe, so that's why we left.
They gathered the little courage they had left and made a desperate escape, not knowing if they would survive. Fortunately, they made it out alive. The best thing to do when danger is sensed in a particular place is to evacuate, just like these campers. The next one did the same.
So if you need a shower, you're welcome to, buy.
On October 10th, 2012, Alyssa, a YouTuber known for her adventurous lifestyle as a solo female traveler living in a van, shared her experiences camping in the desert near Tucson, Arizona. She was filled with excitement as she finally arrived at Quartzsite, Arizona, a popular winter camping destination. While trying to settle in, she decided to film her surroundings, completely unaware of what lay ahead.
Is this what you do for a living? Do you travel around or what? And those that I get to know well enough that I trust, they're welcome to actually come in and use the shower a couple times a week. I'm not home. My wife is. My children are. So if you need a shower, you're welcome to, buy.
An old man on an ATV rode up to her and began to interact with her. Although he attempted to appear friendly, the conversation took an inappropriate turn when he invited her to take a shower at his place. Alyssa felt a subtle unease from his behavior, leaving her with a mindset to proceed with caution. Just as she was about to continue with her activities, something even creepier happened.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
So you have a guy
Uh-huh.
on the mountain up there that is watching you with binoculars.
Okay, well, that's unnerving. Well, I guess I won't be staying.
Well, it's not that you can't stay. Just, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The other side of the mountain is safer.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's driving a older Dodge pickup. And he told me he comes out here and offers water
Uh-huh.
to people. But I would stay away from him. He told me he parks up there and looks around to see who might need water, who might need this, who might need that. And I was like,
So, I mean, I did want to stay because it's nice out here and it's quiet, but if there's somebody watching me, then obviously I don't think I should stay out here at all.
well, that's fine. That's your choice too.
Yeah. So just finishing up my laundry and then I'll
probably have to leave, but that's okay. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
To Alyssa's surprise, the man returned and warned her that another man was watching her from a distance, even though he was speaking about himself. The situation became even more unsettling when he fell silent and stared at her for an uncomfortably long time. Alarmed by the encounter, Alyssa quickly left the area. Although Alyssa was not in any physical danger, the man's questionable intentions were difficult to overlook. This troubling experience serves as a stark reminder that even the most peaceful settings can hold unexpected dangers, just as we will see how these next campers faced some challenges while camping.
Someone was just outside the
Brendan, a YouTuber known for his channel Brendan Explores, which features adventures deep in nature, went on a camping trip with his friend in the woods. After a day of exploration, as night fell, the campers began to clean up and prepare for sleep. However, an unexpected disturbance outside interrupted their plans.
But from this little park up, on top of the hillside... Was that a car up there? No. Unless anything else more incredibly exciting happens, I guess I will see you next week. Someone was just outside the van. Oh. You alright, mate?
Yeah. And there's a car. Did you have it as well?
Yeah.
Like a...
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at you, mate. There's a car pissing about up there. It must have been... They were by the van. I don't know what he's doing up there. He's the one
Hang on.
worrying me a little bit.
Yeah, hang on.
Well, he's got something to say.
What time is it?
You stay away from my van.
Honestly, when I heard that car go past, what were they doing?
I don't know, but we've got something up there who's got a big spotlight on.
Someone approached their vans and startled them. Both campers noticed a vehicle with its lights on at the top of a nearby hill, which caused some concern, given the late hour and the remote location. The situation was particularly alarming, so they decided to use a drone to get a better view. The drone footage revealed what seemed to be a fire at the top of the hill, adding to the mystery of the nighttime disturbance. As they settled in for the night again, they made a plan to alert each other if anything else occurred, agreeing to sound their horn if necessary. Thankfully, nothing else happened. At dawn, they both left the area unharmed. Our next case takes us to Central America.
I don't have the case to put this away. Stop! Stop! Go forward, go forward, go forward. Go forward.
Snow and Kurt, a spirited couple, had embraced the thrill of full-time van life, exploring diverse camping spots just a stone's throw away from their city. In 2021, they set their sights on a grand adventure in Central America, eager to uncover new experiences beyond their usual haunts. The day started like any typical travel day in their trusty Sprinter van. However, the lingering shadows of COVID made their quest challenging. Many campsites remained permanently closed or restricted by curfews, forcing them to drive for hours in search of a perfect spot to settle for the night. Just as they were about to lose hope, fortune smiled upon them. They stumbled upon a stunning campsite perched above a beautiful waterfall, the sound of rushing water filling the air. It seemed like the perfect oasis. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, their day took an unexpected and very scary turn.
Once you get, I need to pull forward and back out, right?
I gotta look at it, hon.
Okay, you want the umbrella?
No. Oh, the river. You gotta get out of here.
Okay, honey, okay. Forward or backwards? Well, I don't know what to do.
I know you don't. That's why.
I mean, I can't see.
I understand.
Would we better just pulling up in there, right in here?
Snow, help me. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
I don't
trying
need suggestions. I need help. You got to look in the mirrors.
Oh crap! Look at that. It's just a short gap on the road before it turns into the road again. Are you gonna try to back out or turn around?
I don't know, hon. I'm
Okay,
just going.
Okay. Oh fuck, Curdy. I don't know. Oh shit.
Help! Don't panic. Help!
I'm not.
Help! Mirrors. I need.
Keep going.
I can't see on my left side.
You just gotta go.
Well, I can't. I'm running a new tree.
Okay, pull forward here. Pull forward here.
You gotta look. I need help.
What I think you should do is
look for objects. I don't need instructions. I need you to look for objects.
You got. I don't know where the case is, so I don't know.
I can't see on your side.
I don't have the case to put this away. Stop! Go forward. Go forward. Okay, turn left. Go right up here and stop. Just go right up here into these trees and stop. Okay, stop.
This adventurous couple was thrown into the heart of a van life nightmare that nearly cost them their cherished tiny home on wheels. You can practically feel their disbelief as they recount the shocking experience that left them reeling. Miraculously, they managed to navigate their way back home safe and sound after this wild encounter. If you think these are the only scary van camping encounters captured on camera, then you haven't seen this case. As we already know, Brendan, whose footage was shared earlier, documented another thrilling camping adventure on his channel. This time, he takes us on a suspenseful van camping experience set against the stunning backdrop of Lake Ivanwi in Wales. With the intent of enjoying a peaceful night by the quiet lakeside, Brendan embarked on a stealth camping trip in his camper van. However, what started as a serene escape quickly spirals into an eerie and unexpected journey that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats.
I can see headlights.
Who the was that? They just drove off. Didn't shout anything. Didn't ask if anyone's in here. Gave a couple knocks, shone the light in, and drove off. Shit. I thought someone had come back then, jeez.
As someone knocked on his door, a chill ran down his spine. Curiosity piqued. He cautiously leaned closer to the window to catch a glimpse of who it might be. His heart raced as he spotted headlights slowly creeping toward his car, casting eerie shadows across the room. A wave of unease washed over him. He chose to remain perfectly still, tension building as he waited for the next twist in this unsettling moment. Eventually, the van pulled away without a word. The absence of any interaction left him even more rattled than before. The thought of someone knocking on his door in the dead of night without saying a word was deeply unsettling. He wondered whether the people in the van were simply trying to scare him or if they had more sinister intentions. Ultimately, he decided to stay put and left the area at daybreak. Given the situation, this camper did not hesitate to evacuate the premises when he eventually got the chance to. However, we can't say the same for this.
Come on in. Oh! Whoa! Oh. I don't know what just happened, but the camera just fell. Okay,
Is this had a penchant for exploring both breathtaking and eerie places in his trusty van. On this particular outing, he set his sights on a secluded camping trip deep within the woods. As the sun descended, casting shadows around him, he found himself immersed in the serene yet mysterious ambience of the darkening forest while gathering firewood for his campsite. As he ventured further among the trees, he suddenly stumbled upon an intriguing sight that would change the course of his night.
Okay, that looks weird. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Why is there a random recliner in the middle of the woods? Okay, there was just a weird humming that I heard.
A strange recliner chair sat oddly amongst the trees, its presence deepening the eerie atmosphere that surrounded him. Shaking off the unsettling distraction, he focused on preparing a meal, hoping to find comfort in the familiar routine. Yet, as he chopped and stirred, the woods seemed to come alive with unsettling whispers and rustling leaves, amplifying the unease that gnawed at him with each passing moment. It was at this point the unexpected happened.
Chill. I'm gonna be snacking on these peppers, you know what I'm saying? They're good. I just heard something outside. Hello? Hello? I could have sworn I just heard something outside. Millie, can you go check on that for me, please? Okay, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. You know, as long as it doesn't happen again. Whoever's out there, I'm making dinner if you want any. Just come on in. Oh! Woo! Oh. I don't know what just happened, but the camera just fell. Okay, is it freaking haunted or something here? Whatever.
He heard noises outside, and his camera fell inexplicably. What's even more shocking is that despite these disturbances, he continued preparing his meal, trying to maintain a sense of normalcy. What a courageous man. This next unsettling footage comes from the YouTube channel CJ Faison.
The fucking tree's falling apart. The tree is falling apart.
Faison, a YouTuber well known for his spine-tingling exploration videos on his channel, usually delves into haunted locations. However, this particular adventure took an unexpected and horrifying turn that left him and viewers beyond rattled. On December 25th, 2023, Faison embarked on a chilling exploration in the woods. Little did he know, he was about to encounter something terrifying.
And it's like turning itself off every time that I turn. What the fuck is going on?
The adventure had an eerie atmosphere from the start. Nevertheless, Faison's curiosity compelled him to venture deeper into the woods. As he explored, the tension escalated. He began to hear strange sounds and see unsettling sights. After some time, he decided to return to his van to rest for the night. Protected by the safety of his van, things began to feel a little more relaxed. However, what he didn't know was that this piece was about to take a terrifying turn.
Make another noise. If that's you, make another noise. Oh gosh. Okay. shit, the window only goes down halfway. What the fuck is that? The fucking van was just moving.
A knock on his door echoed through the stillness, followed by footsteps. When he opened the door to see who it was, he found nothing. The identity of whoever or whatever was lurking around remains a mystery to this day. At daybreak, he packed his things and left the woods, but one thing was certain. This was an encounter he wouldn't forget anytime soon. Now, make yourself ready for what's coming next.
That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f?
Ads Ventures, a YouTuber known for pushing the limits while camping, went on a trip near a cemetery. As darkness fell, he prepared to explore the woods. Armed with a camera, he ventured through ancient gravestones and into the whispering forest.
That is the cemetery. How old are some of these then? 1908. Oh, wait a sec. There's 3 people in this grave. Look at the size of that. Well, obviously I don't want to be disrespectful and tread on any of the graves. It's quite hard to see where I'm treading.
As he ventured deeper, he encountered something very terrifying.
There's no one there, I swear. There was. I think I'm gonna go this way, to be honest with you. What the hell? That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that? Might have had a large cup of Bailey.
He noticed some movement on the camera, and his heart raced as he tried to record it, but the darkness made it hard to see. Throughout the night, strange noises and lights kept him on edge. Were they simply nocturnal animals, or was something supernatural at play? Given the situation, many thoughts began to flood his mind. He recalled the legend of a vicar who had died in the woods, and this memory haunted him even more. At dawn, he emerged from his van, shaken, but the once menacing woods now appeared ordinary in the light of day. It's unsettling to contemplate the mysteries the wilderness may still conceal beyond our comprehension. Perhaps some things are better left unknown. But for now, let's delve into the next spine-chilling encounter. Hannah, the adventurous spirit behind the YouTube channel Dr. Hannah Straight, has fully embraced the captivating lifestyle of living in a van. Her channel is a treasure trove of stunning videos showcasing her escapades in the great outdoors, where she revels in the tranquility of the woods. Yet, even for a seasoned camper like Hannah, the wild can sometimes take unexpected and perilous turns. What seemed like a regular camping trip for her soon turned into a horrifying trip.
Well, it's been about 3 hours and I haven't seen or heard anything, but I'm gonna keep waiting. Still waiting around, haven't seen or heard anything. It's getting kinda late. Did you see that thing? I wonder if the outside camera got it.
first glance, the scene appeared utterly empty, as if nature had cloaked its secrets in silence. But upon peering deeper into the shadows, a creature emerged from hiding, stealthily making its way through the thicket of the woods. What the creature was remains a mystery. Although many believe it was Bigfoot, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, which I know you did, subscribe, like, share, and watch the next one.